Shalom, 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 beautiful people. This is Chevelle in my backyard garden. And today I was out and I planted some of my peppers and some of my calendula plants that I had inside of the bucket. And so I opened it today to let them get some air. And so I decided to go ahead and pop some in here with my peppers. So this year I'm very intentional about these peppers here. So I've been out this morning. And if you're new here, this is Chevelle again in my backyard garden, and I am out. And I put out some of my peppers that was in my greenhouse. I started them in the end of January, and I know my frost date was going to be like the first week in March. So today was a very beautiful day. And every year I start my peppers in January because the weather has been so crazy this year, though. And so I decided to bring some of my peppers out today and plant them up so they can start, so I can start getting me some probably early harvest before the heat comes in. And so, yeah, I have like 3 or 4 beds of peppers. I'm very intentional with it because I want to make seasoning. I want to make pepper sauce, hot sauce. I have a lot of sweet peppers and also a lot of hot peppers. So yeah, I am out today in this garden, and every day I'm going to try to plant up something new. And as you can tell from my squash, I planted these. I have a video on these. I planted these a couple of weeks ago. There were some bees in here, so I let the screen down in here, and I was going to come in here and try to put my trellis up for these squash right here that's growing along the tree. But the bees was here, and they were looking for some flowers, I guess. So yeah, these are my squash that I put out about a week ago or so. And so yeah, I want to get some harvest before these crazy bugs start coming out. And so I am going to try to plant up my tomatoes next week. And I still have a few peppers. And I am going to wait till next week when I plant these tomatoes. And I'm going to put the peppers in the bed with my tomatoes. And you see my squashes coming up very nicely. And, oh gosh, look at that bee right there. You see it? I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's on the screen here. And I am going to get out of here because I am not going to get stung by a bee. Yeah, so I have a few peppers left. And this morning, my husband was getting this big bed ready so I can go ahead and trellis up my tomatoes next week. And this is my vego garden bed. I forgot what size it was, but I am getting this ready for my tomatoes and the rest of my peppers.